It's 5 p.m., and you're listening to City Times Sound, 88.3 HD2, San Diego. Welcome to The Nightlife, a series of podcasts produced by the students of City Times Media. I'm your host, Skylar Eppler. We're excited to bring you the 6th episode of the fall semester. On tonight's show, we'll listen to a short audio drama written and produced by Bita Roxana Tarani about a young woman who suddenly finds herself aboard a spaceship. Narrated by Sean Rafferty with voice acting by Megan Padilla and Donovan Roberts.
They entered, darkness around them. Alice feels the extreme pressure in her head. She tries to break out of her seat. Jack pulls the lever down. The spaceship begins to shake. Jack starts yelling in frustration. As the spaceship speeds out of the gray hole, the pressure stops.
But before we travel the stars, Marlena Harvey presents the final episode of her first season of Sex and Sexuality.
Smartphones have made it easy for us to stay connected at all times. But that can pose serious safety risks if someone decides to check their phone notifications. 1 out of every 4 car accidents in the United States is caused by texting and driving, and the majority of them are young adults and teens. Texting while driving is 6 times more likely to cause an accident than driving drunk or eating while driving. Texting and driving don't mix. The text isn't important. Your life is. So please, put down the phone.
You're listening to The Nightlife on 88.3 HD2 San Diego. And now, here's Alice in Space by Bita Roxana Tarani.
You are now listening to Alice in Space. The story was written by Bita Roxana Tarani and narrated by Sean Rafferty. Alice fell hard to the floor of the spaceship. She opens her eyes and shoots up like a bolt of lightning. Footsteps approaching.
An intruder! Alien!
Who are you?
Jack Rogers. Captain Jack Rogers. I don't know how you got here. No one is welcome on my ship.
They started fighting with swords and pipes, but Captain Jack Rogers freezes in his tracks. Alice takes a seat on the back of the spaceship, gazing to outer space.
Captain, where did she come from?
That's what I'm curious about myself. Plus, aren't you supposed to keep tabs on this sort of stuff? Water or coffee?
No rum on this spaceship?
We drink rum on a special occasion, and this is not a special occasion. What's your name?
I'm Alice.
How did you get aboard my spaceship?
From a portal. All I remember is running away from someone.
I had a daughter. For some reason, you remind me of her.
How did you get on the spaceship?
I was in a desperate situation, so I took my friend's spaceship.
Took?
Well, I can't say that I stole it, now can I?
Is there another portal so I can go home?
It's too dangerous for us to go. Welcome aboard, Alice.
In the control room, Captain Jack Rogers sits in his chair, in deep thought. He begins talking to Gideon, so close to defeating the hooded figures, how he would do anything to get his daughter back. Gideon did bring up the gray hole twister, a tunnel. Use a galaxy dust to open a portal. Anyway, Jack thinks it's too dangerous.
Gideon, information on Alice.
The information that I have on Alice is that she's home in the woods of Canada, year 2020.
Is there anything connecting her with the hooded figures?
Negative, Captain. It's not in the database. I insist that you go talk to her. She's in the arsenal room.
Alice strolls down and stumbles into the arsenal room. Her eyes fall upon a bow and arrow. She picks it up, holding out, getting ready to aim. Jack walks in. Alice spins around, but misses Jack.
How did you know I was here?
Gideon told me.
Who's Gideon?
Hello, Alice. I'm Gideon, at your service.
Okay. Gideon is a spaceship computer system. Now, I know what y'all gonna say. We have Siri and Alexa. You know what? Gideon is way better. Gideon is capable of doing many things. Hacking, putting people to sleep, reading their dreams and minds. And Alice was so curious about the captain's daughter. You see, the captain's daughter was taken by hooded figures, sorcerers, powerful. Alice and the captain started arguing.
Isn't that what love is about? You'll do anything, even if it means to face danger or to fight. Good example is you. Stealing. Took your friend's spaceship. It's called things we do for love.
Oh yeah, that got Captain Jack to change his mind and head straight to the Grey Hole Twister.
What is that?
That's a gray hole twister.
Say what now? That's impossible. The Grey Hole Twister isn't a thing. It's a myth. It doesn't exist.
Believe in the impossible. The gray hole twisters exist, Miss Alice. I would probably stay away from the window. The gray hole will make the window sensitive. I suggest you strap yourself tight into your chair.
They entered, darkness around them. Alice feels the extreme pressure in her head. She tries to break out of her seat. Jack pulls the lever down. The spaceship begins to shake. Jack starts yelling in frustration. As the spaceship speeds out of the gray hole, the pressure stops. Alice begins coming in and out of consciousness. Now, I can assure you that Captain Jack Roger has gone mad before, but doesn't wish to speak of his illusion. Jack doesn't explain what he's doing, but sends 2 crew members out with special armor. They glided towards the colorful halos. As the crew members got back, handing over to the captain a small bottle of galaxy dust. Once Alice held the bottle, she sees Jack hurt, heartbroken. Now we wonder why. Why Alice changed her mind, not wanting to go back home. She hands over the galaxy dust to the captain.
A daughter needs her father. Let's go find your daughter.
The portal opens, and the spaceship speeds out into the dusty gray portal. I'm afraid this journey is to be continued. Thank you for listening to Alice in Space.
Thanks, Beta. To see more of Beta's creative work, visit her Instagram page at artistbeta.roxana13 or visit her YouTube channel at b.roxanaartist. Thank you for joining us on this edition of The Nightlife. You can tune in Mondays at 5 p.m. on 88.3 HD2 San Diego or anytime on your favorite podcast app. Find all episodes at sdcitytimes.com/citytimessound. And remember to follow SD City Times on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We also want to thank Mrs. Magician for allowing us to use their song, Nightlife. Thank you and good night.